In your years, are there there's common themes that must pop up with your going around all the country. Can you maybe give me a summary of what those might be?
Yeah, I can give it to you in 2 words, or 3 words. Do your homework. And what I find is most independent vendors rush. Although they're very cautious of what they do, they still rush. They don't have a business plan. They don't know where they're going to spend their bucks to market their invention. They don't know what they're going to sell, what color it's going to be, how they're going to package it. Any of that is not, it's not in the psyche of most independent vendors. They think, oh, I've got this great invention, and I'm going to make $1 million on it. Because everybody's going to beat the way to my door. You got to look at what your market is. How are you going to use it? I got a great example of somebody that had a good invention, but didn't do the homework in front of it. This gentleman I met a number of years ago that had a screw on top for the candles in a bottle. And the top actually closed. It was a timed top that would close in case you went to bed and didn't want to have a candle. Tried to sell it to candle manufacturers. Well, what do candle manufacturers sell? They sell candles. What's their market? They want you to buy more candles.
Yeah.
So they want the candle to burn as long as possible. They didn't want the top to go down and put the candle out because it didn't allow them to sell more candles. So there's a perfect example of not doing the homework to look at who really wants to buy this. It was, it was a great safety issue, or great safety product, but he didn't go to the right place.
That is a good point. I'm glad you brought that up because we try to teach people, do the evaluation, do the validation. Do you have the stat off the top of your head of how many patents never make it to store shelves? I heard it was a lot, big number.
Let's put it this way. The number that I always say is probably less than 10% actually make it to store shelves, and probably only 30% of those that make it to store shelves really make a big profit.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's great. Let me shift gears and move to As Seen on TV because it's a wave right now, As Seen on TV, little gadget products, and many of the submission companies are reputable and do not require a patent because it's a first-to-market strategy, which we've addressed in other blogs. But I'd like to ask you, are there concerns or why would that be all right to just throw your concept stage?
Okay, again, it's the business model that you're creating. If you have a product that really is in and out of the marketplace in a very short period of time, some kind of crazy wave of pet rock, for example, you can't get a patent on a pet rock. I mean, how are you going to do that? You might want to put a name on it, and that may be as much protection as you can get. You may not be able to patent. Sometimes you may just want to get a provisional application and have that patent pending on it as a fair warning, and that could be enough of a scare tactic to keep people away while you get in and out of the marketplace. Again, it takes a business model. If it's a long-term product that's going to stay on the shelves for many years, it's always best to try to get patent protection, because that way nobody can infringe on it. Also, a name that's going to be sticking in people's mind. Apple, in the iPad, in the iPod, and those things, they're going to stick in people's mind, and you're always going to go to those products.
Yeah, that's great. Well, you've been so helpful. Thanks again for your distinguished career and all the help that you've done for everyone, and it's a pleasure meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Thanks. Thanks.